Hello, welcome. If you know the drill, you know that we have to wait 3 minutes so we can get this bad boy on the website, and then we'll get started. Today we're in my backyard. It's exciting stuff. It's very sunny. I ate a lot of Japanese food mere moments ago, so we're gonna see how this goes. I think my bun is an accurate representation of the state of my life today. So as soon as this little video hits 3 minutes, we'll get this baby up onto website and we'll get started. We got trampoline, we got all sorts of fun stuff out here. So I'm gonna put you down. We're gonna explore this situation a little bit. Oh, cute, okay. Cute. Let's give it a little wiggle, yeah? All right, will you be able to see my whole body? Should I bring you a little closer? I'm gonna bring you a little closer. A little closer, we'll go. We'll have to scoot the mat back, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I am what I imagine grandparents trying to figure out technology are like. I am Gen Z in age alone. I am actually an 84-year-old woman. Let's find out if you can see my head. Oh, dope. Hello. So much room for activities. I got my stripy pants on. I'm gonna get a really weird tan line from these. It's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff. Okay. I'm drinking my water from a mason jar. It's always healthier if you drink it from a jar. Little known fact. I saw a mean looking hornet out here earlier, so he might come and attack us. I may die. We'll just have to see. You gotta live life on the edge. What's life without a little adventure, you know what I'm saying? This mat is like, I'm far too expensive to be out here on this ground. We're making it work though. A minute and 50 seconds in, hello. I got new glasses. I like them, I can see in HD. Gave myself a wicked headache yesterday because I put them on after not wearing glasses for 6 months and I was like, oh. So yeah, should we spray the mat down a little? I fear she's gonna get a little steamy. We have 50 seconds, I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. Beautiful. Oh yes, perfect. We're gonna give her a little spritz. Just a little spritz, just a little something. Whoop. Okay, now hopefully it won't burn me alive. Perfect. What time are we at? 3 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the website. You guys stay right here. I'll be right back. We'll get started. I'm back. Did I lose anyone? Oh my God, Craig Stacy. Hello, Craig. Okay. Let's see. Can I see what this chat says? All right, we're gonna give people like 5 seconds and then we're gonna get started. Cancel. I don't know what I just did. Did I screw up the thing? Okay, hold on. You can still see my head. All is well. All right, like 30 more seconds and then we'll get started. Does anyone know what time it is? I don't. I don't have a clock. Balls. Okay, you guys get on your mat. Get started. Or get started. Get started without me. Stay right there. I'm grabbing a clock. I'll be back. You won't even know I'm gone. Nope. No dogs. No dogs. We're back. I have a clock. Let's get started. All right. Can you guys feel the vibes today? She's a little hectic. All right. Let's get started. For those of you that don't know, none of you know because I haven't told you yet, we are doing forearm stands and core today. If you're not down for that, sucks. Do it anyway. So let's get started. I'm going to set this clock up. You guys lie down on your backs in Shavasana. Are you there yet? In Shavasana? Chilling out? Yes, no, maybe so? Cool. Put this bad boy in the shade. Alrighty, so let's start to find your breath. Inhales nice and deep through your nose. Exhales we can do loud out the mouth. Let something go. Couple more rounds of breath, just like that. Letting go of whatever happened before you stepped on your mat today. Not worried about what comes next. Finding your breath. Maybe doing a little mental scan of your mind and of your body. So how do you feel today? Sometimes I think it's easy to just go through a day and never ask yourself that question, because sometimes the answer sucks, right? But sometimes the answer's cool. Sometimes you've had a good day and you don't even realize it until you take a second to appreciate it. So whatever kind of day you've had, let's take a second, reflect. It's 5 o'clock, you made it. Awesome, then we're all gonna take a big breath together. You're still in Shavasana, we're gonna let today go. So deep inhale through your nose. Fill up your lungs, you're still inhaling. Fill up your belly even more. Hold it at the top. That's your whole day. You just inhaled it, hold on to it, reflect on it, and then open up your mouth and let it go. And it's gone. Good, bad, indifferent. We let it go. We're here now. We're gonna have a great practice. So let's go 2 more rounds of breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then let's seal your lips closed. We begin to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. This is your ujjayi, your breath of fire. It lights up your fire, your internal tapas, lights up your practice. In through the nose, out through the nose, keeping the lips sealed. 1 more round of breath, just like that. Awesome, and then on your next inhale, let's take a good morning stretch. Reach your whole body long, fingers reach back, toes point. Exhale, pulls your knees into your chest for a hug. Ground your lower body down to the earth. Really feel that happen. Start to rock a little side to side. Opening up through the low back. Beautiful. Let's hang on to the right knee. Extend the left leg long. Drop the left heel down to the mat. We're going to take a little hamstring stretch, but first we're going to open up through the right side. So if you want to make circles with the hip, you can. Awesome. And then let's go ahead, let's get that hamstring stretch. Extend the right leg long. You can grab behind the thigh, the calf, or the ankle. Maybe peace fingers to the big toes, or a grip around the foot if you're feeling fancy. Make sure you're flexing your right foot. Don't let it go limp. Awesome. Get a deep hamstring stretch. 2 more rounds of breath. See if you can pull it up a little bit more. 1 more round of breath, and then from here, let's hover your left heel off the ground. Keep everything as it is. Lift your upper body off the ground. It's sneaky core. It's been so long. We're bringing it back. Let's start to switch the legs back and forth. Awesome. Warming up the core. Continuing that little hamstring stretch. If you want more here, slow it down. I don't want momentum. I don't want wild movements. I want your core guiding this. Yes. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and as we begin, grab the right leg, left heel falls, upper body falls, beautiful. We're gonna pull this into a supine twist across your body. So maybe you bend the knee, maybe you keep the leg long, we're pulling it up and over. Yes. Gaze goes over the right shoulder. I picked a particularly weedy part of our lawn. This is not the wisest of decisions. It's all good though. Let's go 1 more breath in this little twist. And then inhale back onto your back, both knees into the chest for a reset. Let's hit the second side. Extend the right leg, grab onto the left, keep the left knee bent. Awesome, maybe some circles through the left knee. Maybe a hamstring stretch again. Whatever feels good, right? And then we'll take the hamstring stretch for real. Extend the right leg long, grab behind the thigh, or the calf, or the ankle, or the foot, or peace fingers to the big toes. Flex through the left foot. Right heel starts off grounded. Awesome, keep that foot flexed, pull it up and over a little more. That's it, really get into it. Try to straighten out the knee a little bit more without locking it out. Hang out for 2, hang out for 1, and then let's hit that sneaky core. Hover the right heel off the mat, hover the upper body off the mat, and then begin to switch back and forth. That's it. Let's go 8, 7, slow it down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as we begin, hanging onto the left leg, drop the right heel, drop the head, supine twist. You can bend the knee or keep the leg long as you pull it up and over you. That way, the shoulder reaches back this way. Beautiful. Take a couple breaths here. Fun fact, I am allergic to grass. Hang out for 2. Hang out for 1. Pull it back onto your spine, both knees into the chest for the hug. And then let's grab behind your thighs. Begin to rock and roll up and down the length of your mat. We're rocking and we're rolling. There's our wasp friend. I knew he wasn't gone. And then we're gonna rock and roll, and we're still rocking and we're still rolling. And you may be realizing that I haven't said what we're doing next, and you don't really know where you're going, and that's okay. Let's rock and roll 2 more times. Get that momentum going. And then we're gonna meet in a high boat pose for core, because I'm just feeling mean today. So let's get the legs extended. Let's reach the arms up high overhead. Let's hope you don't get stung by a wasp. Find your high boat pose, suck your belly in. Don't let the lower back round. Awesome. I'm shaking already. It's been like a month since I've done core, I'm not even gonna lie. Breathe. Awesome. Let's find a low boat. Inhale, lower shoulders and heels, hover off the mat. This is your canoe, your hollow body. Exhale, high boat lift, pull the knees in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Let's go 8. Lower. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Back to high boat. Grab behind your thighs. Rock and roll all the way to tabletop on your hands and your knees. Find your way there. So spread your fingers wide. Grip down through your fingertips. Awesome. Start to move your body any way that feels good. You want to take some circles, take some circles. You want to throw that ass in a circle, I will not stop you. If you want to open up through the wrists, maybe you rotate the hands around, presenting your forearms to whatever is in front of you. Give it a little lean back. Beautiful. Starting to wake up the body, starting to wake up the breath. 2 more rounds of breath, anything that feels good. Get big, get dramatic, take up some space. 1 more round of breath. Without stopping your magic, we're just gonna add some breath to it. On your next inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Awesome. This is not the pose to be self-conscious in. You're gonna look like you have a big belly. It's the whole point. Drop the belly. Awesome. As you exhale, it starts in the hands. Engage the fingers. Push the earth away. You start to round through the shoulders, right? Then the mid-spine starts to round and the tailbone tucks and the head drops, cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, fill the lungs. Exhale, push the earth away, round the spine, hang the head, belly button sucks into the spine. Let's go 4 more rounds of cat-cow on your own breath. Inhales to drop the belly. Exhales to round the spine. Get a little weird with it. Connect your breath. 2 more rounds. 1 more round. And then back to your neutral tabletop. On your next inhale, right arm sweeps up and open to the side. Open up your chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm reaches under you. Shoulder and temple come all the way down to the ground. Left arm might wrap around your back if you feel a little extra fancy. You want to put some special sauce on it. Hang out for a couple rounds of breath. One more round of breath. Exhale, plants the left hand back by the face. Big inhale. Right arm sweeps up and open to the side. Exhale, tabletop pose. Inhale, left arm up and open. Exhale, thread the needle, shoulder and temple down to the earth. Try to mirror what you did on the first side. If you got a little funky, you'll get a little funky again. Couple rounds of breath. One more round of breath here. Exhale, sets that right hand back by the face. Big inhale. Sweep the left arm up and open. Exhale, tabletop pose. Inhale, right arm extends out in front of you. Shake my hand. Left leg goes long. Exhale, crunch your belly. Crunch your elbow to your knee. Your belly does the crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Last one, exhale, crunch and hold. Elbow to the knee for 3. We're still in the crunch for 2. Suck your belly in for 1. Inhale, re-extend. Tiger pose, lifted knee bends, right hand wraps around. Catch the foot. We start here. You use the foot to kick into the arm. Open up your chest. There it is. Breathe. If you're a little shaky, it's okay. 1 more breath. Without slingshotting anything, inhale to re-extend. Exhale, tabletop. Rock a little side to side. Redistribute your weight. Next inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch and hold. Elbow to the knee for 3. Spine rounds for 2. crunch the core for 1. Inhale, extend, tiger pose as I fall over. Bend the knee, wrap the left hand around. Start here, kick into it. Lift even higher, open the chest, yes. 1 more breath. Let the foot go, inhale, re-extend. Exhale, tabletop. We're gonna open up the chest a little bit for your forearm stand. So from here, walk your hands out in front of you, lower your chest and your chin down to the mat. Puppy dog pose. Find your breath. Allow everything to open up. Take a couple rounds of breath here. Feel the shoulders open. Feel the chest open. Let it feel good. 1 more round of breath. And then let's slowly lift this back up. Walk the hands back to tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips. Find a downward facing dog. We're going to find a bun that maybe stays in my hair. You're in downward facing dog. Take a couple rounds of breath with movement. Awesome. Maybe you're walking your dog, bending one knee, straightening out the other. Nice. Maybe you're bending both knees deeply and then extending through the heels. Cool. How does that feel? Let's go 2 more rounds of breath. Whatever movement you're doing, just keep doing it. Maybe get a little bigger. 1 more round of breath. Awesome. Then let's find your way to static in your downward facing dog. So I want you to take a few moments here. I've been doing this in class a lot recently because I think it's important. Downward facing dog. Start at your hands. Press your fingertips and your knuckles as well as the heel of your hand into the mat. Active through the hands. Press through the hands. Try to push the chest through the shoulders, moving the chest further away from the hands. Nice. Make sure your shoulders are still plugged deeply into their sockets. If they're up by your ears, thank them for coming. Send them back down your back where they go. That push back shoots your center of your weight farther back. So now it's resting somewhere up in the hips, right? Let your heels rest a little bit further down toward the ground by flexing your feet. Beautiful. Let your knees splay in slightly so your hips splay out slightly. That's it. Gaze is neutral. It can be anywhere from your toes up to your belly button. Take a breath. Your core is active here. Suck your belly button in toward your spine. This is your downward facing dog. Take a breath. On your inhale, send your gaze forward. Baby steps. Begin to tiptoe your feet to your hands. Go slow. We're still going. We're not there yet. We're still going. We're not there yet. Oh, and then we're there. Ragdoll forward fold when you reach the top of your mat. Knees soften. Arms fall. Upper body hangs over your thighs. Take a couple rounds of breath. Please never be afraid to bend your knees in a forward bend. Yoga is not about how you look, it's about how you feel. And anybody that tells you otherwise has some weird priorities. Let's go a couple more rounds of breath. You really want to open up the heart? I got you. Interlace your hands behind your back. Make sure the palms are touching, not just the fingers interlaced. Pull that fist up and over you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. See if you can let gravity take over to just open that baby up. Let your weight fall forward toward the toes. Keep the knees soft. Bend your damn knees. Take 2 more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. Arms release down toward the ground. Heel toe your feet together. Big toes touch. Sliver of light in between your heels. We're doing this like a zombie. You're trying out for Zombie Land 3. So really nice and slow. Inhale. Feel it in the core as you roll up to a stand slowly. We're not there yet. We're not even close. We're still rolling. The head is heavy. And we're rolling, and we're rolling, and we reach it up, and then we roll the shoulders back and down. Oh my God, arrive in your mountain pose. Don't let your knees lock out. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears, close down your eyes. Hands are by the hips, rather down by the thighs, palms facing forward. Take a breath to exist, dude. Inhale, sweeps the arms up high overhead, hands meet in prayer. Exhale, pulls those prayer palms down to heart center. Keep the eyes closed. Press your thumbs against your chest. Feel your heart beat against your thumbs. You are alive. Inhale, sweeps the arms up high overhead again. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Bow, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale, flatten the spine. Plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank, and pause right there. We got to strengthen the shoulders if they're going to keep your whole body up. Suck your belly in toward your spine. Grip the earth with your hands. Shoulders stacking over the wrist. Heels stacking over the toes. We are holding this plank. Find your breath. Don't let anything go here. Don't let this sink. Can you give me 1% more? Can you make this 1% better? I want lots of activity on both lines of your spine. I want your core working, I want your back working. Shoulders are working. Awesome. Let's come down to our forearms. Forearm plank. Do not interlace your hands together. I will come through the screen and I will smack you. Your arms are at an 11 shape. We are not interlacing fingers. We are not making fists. Breathe. Awesome. We're coming to side forearm plank. Doesn't matter which side because we're going to do them both. Come down to one forearm. Lift the other forearm up. The other arm up. Take 2 breaths. My sister is sticking her tongue out at me through the window. She's watching me suffer. One more breath. Back to forearm plank. Whoo! Don't interlace the hands. I'll come find you. Forearm plank, other side. Lift the other one up. Shoulders are like, damn! Breathe. You want to do some flowy shit with this arm? You totally can. Whatever floats your boat. Let's come back to forearm plank. Beautiful. And then we're coming back up to high plank because I'm mean, but I'm doing it with you. We're staying for 5 breaths. Are you shaking yet? If you're not shaking, you're either really strong or you're doing it wrong. I'll let that be a personal decision. Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. Lower the knees, chest and chin down. Your butt stays lifted. You look like an inchworm. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Slide your belly down to the earth. Hands land by the ribs. Elbows squeeze back toward each other. Hands can hover off the mat if that feels good. 1 more round of breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips. All right. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or hop, feet to hands on the exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep the arms up high overhead. Exhale, prayer palms, heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga this time, it's a step or a hop. If you jump back and you land with straight arms, I'm gonna find you. Land low, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. We got 2 more rounds. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or hop on the exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, prayer palms, heart center. Inhale, sweeps the arms up. Exhale, takes you down. Halfway lift, inhale, preparing for our chaturanga. Chaturanga, land low. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Last round, inhale, gaze forward. Step or hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, prayer palms, heart center. Are you breathing? Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward, fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. You guessed it, it's a chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in down dog. Recollect yourself. And then come down onto your elbows for dolphin. Same thing here. If you're interlacing your hands, your fingers, I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna cause you bodily harm. Your arms are at a number 11. Your elbows are squeezing in. That helps you later. So, find your way there. Elbows on the ground, forearms on the ground, forearms at a number 11 shape. Hips are lifting. You are using your elbows and your palms, just like in down dog, to push your chest through your shoulders away from the hands. Suck your belly in a lot. Like a lot. Breathe. Don't let your heels rise up, sink them down toward the ground. Let's go 3 more rounds of breath right here. You guys got this. Just warming up, getting ready. 2 more rounds of breath. Can you push back any more? Can you feel those shoulders light up? 1 more round of breath. Awesome. And then you got 2 options to come out of this. We're meeting in down dog. You can go 1 arm at a time, or if you're feeling fancy, you can just pop up. And then adjust, downward facing dog. Oh, there's some ant friends. Get out of here. On your next inhale, let's lift your right leg, 3-legged dog. Keep the hips square for now. Awesome. And then we're gonna bend the right knee, open the hips. You can stay here, you can take some circles with the knee. I like to stay. I like to kick myself in the butt a little bit and really allow the hip to open, allow the back of the lowered leg to open. Let's re-extend 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, crunch it forward, and hold for 3, for 2, for 1, inhale it up and back. Right knee, left elbow under the body, hold for 3, for 2, For 1, fallen star. Kick the right leg off to the side. Lift the left arm up. Open your chest, big and dramatic. Maybe you windmill this left arm. Exhale, brings the left hand down. Inhale, sweeps the right leg up high. Exhale, steps the right foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee, release the back toes. Inhale, supported crescent, rise. Take a couple moments here. Squeeze your thighs together for balance. Doesn't it feel good? There's a nice breeze here. Maybe there's a nice breeze where you are. Maybe you look up to the sky a bit, getting a gentle back bend. I want you to push your hips forward and down, get a stretch. Just exist for a minute. And then we'll bring the hands down to frame the right foot, half split. Back knee, front foot, stay planted, lengthen out the right leg. Take a breath. Maybe another breath. Instead of sinking down toward your butt, I want you to crawl your weight forward. She's still there. Like you're trying to get your chin to your toes. Awesome, let's re-bend that right leg. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee off the mat. We're coming to high crescent lunge. Right knee is bent. Left leg is long and strong. Awesome. I don't know why I'm facing the sun. This seems like a bad idea now that I'm here, but we're doing it. All right, I want your back heel stacking over your back toes. I want your hips square, which means left hip pushing forward, right hip pulling back. 1 more breath. Exhale, warrior 2. Spiral open, back heel down. Right knee is deeply bent. If it's collapsing in, you're opening it up to the side. Extend the arms long. Inhale, reverse, right arm up and back. Deep side body stretch. Exhale, side angle, reach forward. Tick-tock the arms to 12 and 6. Maybe for this first round, right elbow finds the right knee for support. Chest is opening up. Gaze is lifted. 1 more round of breath. Inhale, reverse warrior again. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame the right foot. Step the right foot back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. On your next inhale, lift your left leg. Keep the hips square for a moment, and then bend the knee, open the hips, circles, or hang out right here. Trying to kick yourself in the butt again. Keep the shoulders square, it's just the hips that are opening. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, crunch it forward, hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale it up and back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, hold for 3, 2, 1. Fallen star, kick it out. Lift the right arm, big, dramatic, open the chest, woo. The softest of ground I am on. Exhale, brings the right hand down. Inhale, lifts the left leg up. Exhale, steps it through. Drop the back knee, release the back toes. Push the hips forward and down, arrive in your space. Take a few moments to be here. Arms lift, maybe a slight back bend. If you're feeling fancy. Exhale, hands come down, half split. Awesome. Left heel digs into the mat. Hips go up and back. Awesome. Same thing as before. Instead of sinking the hips down, you're pulling the chin forward toward the toes. That's it. 1 more breath. Rebend the left knee. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. High crescent lunge, inhale to rise. Same as before. Hips are square. Back heel stacking over the back toes. Left knee bends maybe deeper than you think it should. Squeeze the thighs together for balance. 1 more breath. Exhale, warrior 2, open up. Left knee deeply bent, right leg long and strong. Same thing as before. If it's collapsing in, we're pulling it open. Bend deeper. Arms extend. Nice. Inhale, reverse. Left arm up and back. Deep side body stretch. Exhale, side angle. Reach forward. Tick-tock the arms to 12 and 6 on that clock. Open up through your chest. Again, maybe left elbow comes to the thigh for support. I've run out of words. Chest is open. Gaze is lifted. We're not collapsing this down. We're opening it up. It's beautiful. Inhale, reverse again. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Left foot steps back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. You know where we're going. Drop your elbows down, dolphin pose. Same thing as before. We're still not interlacing the hands together. We're keeping the forearms at a number 11. Plop those suckers down. Lift the hips up. This time,
I want you to walk your feet in like 3 or 4 inches. Now we're talking, right? Press your elbows into the earth, push your chest farther back. If you feel like you're dying, you're doing it right. Take a couple rounds of breath. Let's go 3 more rounds of breath right here. I want you to stay active. Squeeze the belly button in toward the spine. Push through the elbows. Last 2. Last 1. Drop your knees down. Could have some baby crow action. We shan't though. We're making our way onto our butts for core. So swing your legs around, however you'd like to get there. Should we do some psoas stuff actually? Let's pull some psoas stuff in here. All right, sit down on your butt. Whew, you're like a break. No, it's not a break. You're cute though. Bring your legs out to the width of your mat. Sit on your hiney. You can either have your hands back by your hips or you can bring prayer palms to heart center. This is an up level. This is kind of a starting point. So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna lean back. None of this. We're gonna sit up. We're gonna lift one leg, like so. We're gonna tap it down in the center of our mat. We're gonna lift it up, take it back. Then we're gonna do the other leg. Tap the center, tap it back. Tap the center, tap it back. Let's try it. Tap the center, tap it back. Tap the center, tap it back. This is what I would sound like if I was a spin instructor. Thank God I don't do that. That would be scary for everyone involved. All right, keep going. Don't let yourself lean back. Don't let your back round. Keep the chest proud. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up nice and tall. All right, we're gonna do both at once. For this, my hands come down by my hips. You may find yourself leaning back, it's okay. We're sitting up nice and tall to start. We're gonna lift both legs up, pull them to center. Seats hard, and then out. Center, out. For 10, out. 9, 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy balls, right? All right, let's take a quick bridge pose so none of you cramp up on me. I don't want that. Lay down on your back. You can do it. And then lift your hips up in the air to stretch everything we just activated. Take a couple breaths. Whew, feel your soul return to your body. Who'd have thought such small movements, right? 1 more breath. Bring the hips back down. We're rolling back up to a seat because guess what? We're not done with core. From here, pull your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your knees. Doing the same thing we did the other day. Breathe. Lengthen your right leg. Lengthen your left leg. Straighten out through your spine. Wrap the right arm around the right calf. The left arm around the left calf. Peace fingers to big toes. Peace fingers to big toes. And then for all the marbles, one arm goes up and the other arm goes up and we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in, don't let them touch the ground. Hands come together, steeple grip, finger and index finger and thumb. Tap down to one side, back to center. Side, center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it through that part of core. Cross your ankles, rock and roll, meet me in a downward facing dog. You're doing great. Take a couple breaths in your down dog. Is everyone alive? Are we well? It's a large wasp. All right, on your next inhale, gaze goes forward. Step or hop your feet to your hands on the exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. You guessed it, it's a chair pose on the inhale. Big toes are touching, heels are sinking down to the mat. Suck your core in. Tailbone tucks under the body, weight goes back into the heels. You guys got this. Sink a little lower. Yes, you can. Sink a little lower. Hold on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga on your exhale. Upward facing dog and a downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift the right leg. 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open your hips. You can take circles or you can flip your dog if you're ready. Opening up through the heart. Nice. As you exhale, flip it back over, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, crunch it forward. You can hold or you can take a running man, either way. We're keeping the knee at the elbow for 3, 2, 1. Inhale it up and back. Right knee, left elbow, twist and hold for 3, 2, 1. Fallen star. Kick the right leg out, lift the left hand. Maybe you hover the right leg off the ground. You got it. Flip it back over, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, steps the right foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee, release the back toes. Supported crescent lunge, arms lift on your inhale. Take an extra breath just as you are. Exhale, plant the hands down. We're finding a standing split. Launch off the back leg. Left leg lifts up in the air. Maybe you fall, it's okay. Keep the hips square, squeeze the left butt to lift the left leg higher. Maybe wrapping an arm around your standing leg. One more breath. Right foot, rather the left foot, steps back. High crescent lunge on your inhale, rise up. Bend deeper through the right knee. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, warrior 2, open up. Inhale, reverse, right arm goes up and back. Exhale, side angle, reach forward. Tick-tock the arms. If you want a half bind or a bind, or a bird of paradise, go for it. For the bind, left arm behind the back, right arm under the thigh, bottom hand always grabs the top hand. For bird of paradise, the left foot steps forward. It assumes all the weight. And then you rise. Maybe not for me today, on this particular ground. There we go. You guys got it. If you're up, extend the leg, make it pretty. Exhale, brings the foot back down, steps the left foot back. Whew. Inhale, reverse your warrior again. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Right foot steps back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, take a breath. On your next inhale, lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hips, circles or flip it if you're ready. Go slow. Flip it back over, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, hold or fly for 3 breaths. 2, 1, inhale it up and back. Left knee, right elbow, twist and hold for 3, 2, 1, fallen star, kick it out, lift the right hand, open the chest. Exhale, brings the hand down, inhale, lifts the leg up. Step the left foot in between the hands, drop the back knee, supported crescent lunge. Push your hips forward and down, find your breath. Hands come down, standing, split. Launch your back foot off the ground. Left foot stays planted, right leg lifts. Maybe the left arm wraps around the back, hips stay square, use the right glute to lift the right leg higher. Hold for 2. Hold for 1, drop the right foot back. High crescent lunge on your inhale, rise up. Bend the left knee a little deeper. Inhale, warrior 2, spiral it open. You got it. Bend deeply through the left knee. Long and strong through the right leg. On your next inhale, reverse, left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tick-tock the arms to 12 and 6. Same option, you want to bind on this side, go for it. You want bird of paradise, have at it. Right arm wraps behind the back, left arm goes under. Always the bottom hand grabs the top hand. Right foot steps up, assumes all the weight. Left leg lifts. You guys got it? If you got it, extend the leg, make it pretty. One more breath. Bring it back down. Inhale, reverse, left arm up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Left foot steps back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right away, find your way to dolphin pose. Take a couple breaths. You can do it. I want you to bring your feet in 3, 4 inches. And then I want you to bring your feet in 3 or 4 more inches. So at this point, you've got your elbows at that number 11, right? You've got your feet in more than is comfortable, we'll put it that way. So from here, what you're gonna start to do is lift one leg. We're not jumping yet, we're just lifting a leg. I want you to see how it feels. And then lower. And then lift the other leg. And see how that feels. Try not to open up the hips. Keep the hips square, because when you lift both legs, the hips have to be square and lower. Let's do 3 more each side. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep going. 2 more each side. Just getting your body used to that sensation. 1 more round each side. Back to your static dolphin pose. Hang out for 5 full breaths. I know it's torture. Do it anyway. Three more breaths. Last 2. Last 1. All right, make your way to a downward facing dog, however you want to get there. We're gonna go 1 breath, 1 movement. I'm gonna speak it for you so I don't have to do it with you because I cannot do both. Are you ready? We're gonna go 1 round each side. It's exactly the same as it was before. We are not doing a bird of paradise. So, on your inhale, lift your right leg. 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, circles, or flip your dog if you're ready. Inhale it back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, crunch it forward or fly in running man. Inhale it up and back. Right knee, left elbow, twist. Fallen star, kick the right leg off to the side, lift the left hand up, open the chest, big dramatic back bend. Beautiful. Exhale, brings the left hand down. Inhale, sweeps the right leg back up to 3-legged dog. Exhale, steps the right foot in between the hands. Drop your back knee, supported crescent lunge. Inhale, reaches the arms up high. Nice. Exhale, standing split. Plant the hands, launch off the back foot. Your shoulders are warm. If you want handstand hops here, take handstand hops. Otherwise, try to wrap an arm around a standing calf. Get the back leg lifted a little higher. Awesome. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Give it a handstand hop if you can. Awesome. We're going to find our way to high crescent lunge. Left foot steps back. Right leg is leading. Left leg is long. Arms lift. That's it. Warrior 2. Spiral open. Right knee bends. Left leg long and strong. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Tick-tock the arms to 12 and 6. Nice. Inhale, reverse again. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step the right foot back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. All right, we got 1 more side. Inhale, lift the left leg. You got it. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip circles, or flip your dog if you're ready. Last time to try on this side. Take those circles. Inhale it back. Exhale, knee to elbow right away. Stay or running man. 1 breath. Inhale it up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Fallen star, kick the left leg under you. Lift the right arm up, open the chest. Awesome. Exhale, plants the left hand down. Inhale, lifts the left leg up, back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Low crescent lunge, drop the back knee, arms lift. Exhale, standing split, plant the hands. Find your way into your standing split. Left foot is planted, right leg is lifted. If you want some handstand hops on this side, go for it. Otherwise, you're trying to wrap an arm around a standing calf. You got it. Maybe shifting the gaze up to the lifted toes. 1 more breath right here. High crescent lunge, right leg steps back, arms lift high overhead. Exhale, warrior 2, spiral open. The left leg leads, the right leg is long behind you. Inhale, reverse, left arm goes up and back. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tick-tock your arms to 12 and 6. Inhale, reverse 1 more time. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step the left foot back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Beautiful. You made it. Let's find your way into your dolphin pose. Drop the elbows down. And then from here, you're gonna walk your legs back until you're in a forearm plank. Oh my God, so sneaky, right? We're gonna hang out here for a full minute. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We're hanging out in forearm plank for a minute. We're gonna burn out our shoulders. It's gonna be fantastic. So we're building strength. Forearm plank is a great way to do that. If your elbows are splaying out, I need you to squeeze them in. I need you to breathe. Don't hike your hips up, don't lower them down. We're in this together, you're already a third of the way done. It's a nice little throwback to my sculpt classes. Rest in peace. Not to scare anyone, I'm sure we'll still have sculpt, I just don't teach it anymore. You're halfway there. If you're starting to shake, it's okay. Don't look back at your feet. Stay looking up at the hands. Belly sucking in. Squeeze your butt a little bit, stabilize. 2/3 of the way there. Awesome, guys. You are almost there. Hang in this forearm plank. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! You made it a full minute in your forearm plank. Drop the knees, shake everything out. So we're gonna try our way into forearm stand. You can create your own bus stop at any of the things we've done before this. Forearm plank, dolphin, dolphin with a lifted leg. If you're ready for a forearm stand, what we're absolutely not gonna do, what is always against the rules in my class, is jumping. We don't jump. We don't do that. Think about the mechanics of that. You think you don't have the core strength to get there, so what you're gonna do instead is you're gonna fling the weight of your lower body into the air, and you're gonna trust the same core that can't lift it in the first place to stop all that momentum exactly upright. It's asinine. It doesn't make any sense. We're not gonna do it. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna work on shifting our weight. So you're gonna bring your forearms down to the ground, like so. Plop, plop. Gorgeous. Tuck your toes under, lift your butt up off the mat. From here, you gotta walk your feet in a lot. Walk them in. You have to look up so that you can see your thumbs. That's important. If you are pushing your chest back like you're doing in dolphin, your hips are not gonna stack, your shoulders are not gonna stack. You need to shift forward so you can see your thumbs, because that's the point where your shoulders are stacked over your elbows. I know it feels weird, do it anyway. So we're stacked, we're chilling, we're looking forward. We lift a leg. What we do not do is donkey kick wildly into the air. What we do is we take little baby hops, because we've already moved so much of our weight into our stack that we don't need to jump, because we've got the majority of our body ready to go anyway. So little baby, like you're trying to get your toes an inch off the ground, like you're trying to roll your toe off the mat. I want you to try it. So elbows on the ground, arms in a number 11. If your hands are interlaced, I will come find you. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips. Shift the gaze forward, lift a leg, little baby hops off the bottom foot. You will eventually catch your hang. If you don't catch your hang today, it's okay. I want you to try 3 more times. Give yourself breaks in between. I love doing this in class because I can workshop with you. We'll be back to that soon. But for now, imagine it. Feel it happen. Do it for a second. Take a break. Come back to it. If you guys have any questions about forearm stand, my Instagram is Virgo Yoga Girl. You can DM me. I will answer it. I will let you know. I also have a tutorial on it on BSY TV. If you have that, I think it's $2 a month right now. So those are options as well. Give it one more shot wherever you are. Beautiful. All right, and then come down and sit on your butt. Grab some water, towel off, take a break. You deserve it. So that was the hard part of class. It's over. We're done. Forearm stand is my favorite inversion. I also think it's the least intuitive of the inversions because it's the least kind of receptive space. All you've got is this part of your body that you're resting on. This part of your body is not meant to rest things. So if you have questions, I'd love to answer them. What we're gonna do now, you're gonna take a breath, you take a break. I've been really into this fire log variation of pigeon for a while now, so we're gonna do that instead of traditional pigeon, just because it's like the best thing ever. So what you're gonna do is you're going to stack your shins one on top of each other. So we're gonna go right shin first. Right shin stacks on top of the left, out in front of you, so they're stacked like fire logs. If this is uncomfortable for you, I just want you to sit crisscross applesauce, right shin in front of the left. If you happen to have yoga blocks, you can sit on a yoga block. It'll elevate your hips. It'll give you that space that you need to find this. Or, like I said, just crisscross applesauce. I want you to look down and make sure you can see a triangle of mat in between your legs. If all you can see is your bottom or top shin, try to scoot them forward. Inhale yourself up nice and tall. Exhale, fold yourself forward to a little yogi sandwich. I want you to keep your spine pretty long here. We're trying not to round too much. And then find your breath. We'll hang out here for a little while today. feeling your breath start to slow down, feeling your brain start to slow down. Letting go of this practice, whether it was good or bad, it's in the past, right? So instead of reflecting for now, keep yourself in the present as much as you can, and then maybe when the experience is over, you can reflect on it as a whole, right? I fell into that trap a lot of I'm halfway through something and I'm reflecting on how the first half was while I'm doing the second half, and then I finished the second half and I realized that I wasn't really there for it because I was reflecting on the first half. So let's not do that. Just stay in this moment, in this existence, like this is the first pose you've done all day. How does this feel? Let the breath continue to slow, let the mind continue to slow. We have an interesting situation here. There's a nest of birds up in the eaves, but there's also a wasp's nest, and I think the birds eat the wasps, and so there's kind of like a fight to the death happening out here. Ooh, that guy flew really close to me. Let's go 2 more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. And then on your next inhale, let's slowly walk your hands in, walk your chest up. All we're gonna do is switch out the legs, left shin on top of the right. Same thing, maybe you need to rock a little side to side to find your true seat. Maybe you need to go crisscross applesauce instead or grab a block. And then when you're ready, same thing on this side, we're just gonna fold. Mind your breath. Same thing. Not comparing this side to the first side that we did. Approaching it with fresh eyes, a fresh mind. How does this feel? Like it's your first pose, your first side of the day. On a wasp-related note, my stepdad's extermination method of choice is to grab them by their wings and throw them outside because he is a crazy person. He walks up to them and just goes, boop, boop. Insane. So if you need wasp removal, call him. Take a couple more rounds of breath. Maybe explore your surroundings from this perspective. I myself have never been in my background in this exact position, so it's cool to see things from a different angle. Let's go 3 more rounds of breath on this side. We're going nice and juicy today. I like this stretch because it doesn't force you to use all of your weight. It's also a lot easier on the knees, and it gets more into your glutes instead of just the outer hip. Yeah, it's a great thing. All right, 3 more rounds of breath. I already said that. 1 more round of breath. On your next inhale, press into the palms, lift yourself up. Alrighty. From here, let's go ahead and make your way onto the back. We're gonna go bridge. Actually, we're gonna do, I have a plan. Lie down on your back, trust the process. All right, so we're on our backs. What we're gonna do first is windshield wiper out the knees a little bit to release the hips. Awesome. And then what we're gonna do is pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug, making your way into a cannonball of sorts. Again, releasing the low back. And then we'll begin our back bends. Feet plant right behind your butt. Then let's lift the hips for bridge. Squeeze your butt a little bit. I like to say for this, if you don't know how much to squeeze your butt in bridge, squeeze it as much as you can and then completely relax it and then find a happy medium. Couple more rounds of breath. And then drop the hips back down to the ground. You can windshield wiper them again, side to side. Release that low back again. And then we can go bridge or wheel for the second round. So feet plant behind the butt again, either way. If you're going bridge, everything stays the same. If you're going wheel, hands plant up by the shoulders, and you lift your hips. I'm not doing that because this is uneven ground and I'm not trying to die, you feel me? Two more rounds of breath if you're there. One more round of breath. Lower your hips back down to the mat. That windshield wiper action again. Rock them side to side. Awesome. From here, continue lying on your back. Let's take a supine twist. Pull your knees into your chest. Awesome. And then let your knees fall to one side. Your gaze falls to the other for a twist. So just like we began practice with, seeing if your spine feels any more mobile than it did before. Close down your eyes. Press shoulders into the earth. Two more rounds of breath on this side. And then one more round of breath. On your next inhale, rocking back onto the spine. Exhale, same stretch, second side, supine twist. Knees fall over to the opposite side. Gaze falls over the opposite way. Let everything slow down. Go 3 more rounds of breath right here. And then one more round of breath. On your next inhale, rocking back onto your back, both knees into the chest. We'll do some spinal rounding, but it's up to you how deeply you want to take it. So I normally find myself okay with just like legs up the wall, but some people like shoulder stand and plow. So maybe send your legs up the wall. Maybe you support your low back with your hands as you push the legs up to the sky for shoulder stand. Maybe you let the legs fall back behind you for plow. Just whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you feel like your body needs. Don't think too hard. It's not serious, it's just yoga. It's hard to do it wrong. Moving through those at your own pace. Awesome. Spend a couple more breaths wherever you are. Then as you're ready, slowly, gently, carefully rolling back all the way down onto your back. Let's take a happy baby. Grab for the outside edges of your feet. Let the knees pull down to the ground on the sides of your body. Rock a little more side to side, back and forth, whatever suits your fancy, whatever floats your boat. And then if there are any last poses you need to complete your practice, now is the time to take them. Take as long as you need. On these live streams, I like to leave you in Shavasana so you can stay for as long as you like. I hope it's at least a few minutes. But as you're ready, you'll find your way there. If there are other poses that you need to complete your practice, take them, take your time. But as you're ready, just kind of slowly letting yourself melt back into the earth, melt back into your mat. Letting your jaw relax, your brow, your fingers, your toes. Scanning your body for tension, seeing if there's anything you can get rid of. Releasing the shoulder blades, letting the spine between them rest down on the earth. Letting your eyes close down. Your brow unfurrow. Your tongue falls away from the roof of your mouth. As always, I want to thank you for practicing with me. Know that the light, the love, the teacher in me sees and reflects the light, the love, and the teacher in you. Know that I am proud of you and that I love you always. And that when you're ready for the rest of your day, it's ready for you. Namaste.